So the BBC World News decided to tweet something very interesting today, saying, "Does Hamas build tunnels under hospitals and schools?" That tweet linked to a really short piece talking about the tunnel systems under the Gaza Strip that had been built by Palestinian resistance organizations. In this short piece, they note that such a vast underground network on such a small sliver of land seems likely to wind under densely packed neighborhoods of homes, hospitals, and schools. They go on to say that there have been reports that some passages have entrances located on the bottom floors of houses, mosques, schools, and other public buildings to allow militants to evade detection. Now, for those of you who don't know what's going on already, you just read some very vile and aggressive propaganda. Propaganda that is manufacturing consent for war crimes and other various atrocities. See, the Israeli government over the past few days has taken to indiscriminate bombing in the Gaza Strip, bombing hospitals, mosques, schools, residential buildings, and more. And they've come under fire by many for doing such things because they are, again, bombing things like hospitals, schools, mosques, like targets that are indefensible to strike, right? What this is doing is giving a very good cover for those atrocities. What this is essentially trying to tell a viewer is that it is okay to bomb those targets because they could be hiding militants. But this piece is smart enough not to say that directly. Rather, they're leading you to the conclusion by saying, well, there are reports that there are tunnels underneath these buildings. There are reports that militants are using these tunnels to hide from these strikes. Therefore, maybe Israel's bombing these targets because there's militants, right? There could be militants there. That might be why they're doing it. It's really fucking insidious, and only one of many examples of Western news outlets in the last couple of days really working overtime to help the Israeli government manufacture consent and maintain a good image. The point of stories like that, of little pieces like that, is to assist in the manufacturing of consent for a genocide that is being perpetrated actively by the Israeli government against Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. Not all propaganda looks exactly like that, right? Some of it's a lot more clever, some of it's a lot more crude, but it is all propaganda focused on the very same goal. And it's worth acknowledging, right? Because none of us are really immune to propaganda. We can all fall for things. We can all be baited into things. We can all be, molded into thinking certain ideas or beliefs. And in a moment of crisis, say a genocide, that propaganda can be used to manufacture consent for truly horrific outcomes. Something worth thinking on. As always, free Palestine, and have a great day.